G'day everyone, my name's Cautious Pancake and welcome back to day 7 of the teleport series, where the zombie virus has mutated and is causing both zombies and players to occasionally teleport. I spent the night crafting up a new tier 3 bat, a bunch of cobblestone, and generally getting things organised around the base, as well as chopping down as much wood as possible. Now that it's morning, it's time to start with a mini sell-off and see if the day 7 restock will have a nice shotgun for us to buy since we put that point into Daring Adventurer. Just gotta swap over our mods, put them into the new bat, equip that, repair this for sale. What else do we need to repair? Repair the stun baton, that's worth more. Repair the knife, as well as some of the armor. We might as well use up all of our repair kits since we can always buy some more, or make some more. That should do. Grab back the last few items and off we go. Okay, before the sell-off, let's just see, can we get... No, we can't get any candy to help us. There's Awesome Sauce, but I don't think we'd make the money back on that one, so we'll just do a normal sell-off for now.
You cheap ass son of a bitch.
Oop.
That's all you're gonna buy?
Didn't notice the teleport, so... Sorry, Wrecked. Mid-sale, we've disappeared on you. Let's try that again.
Oh look, another dumbass stumbling into my shop.
There we go. 4 and a bit grand. That's not too bad. Now let's go straight for the weapons. Oh, we've got absolutely nothing of use. That's not really what we wanted. We've got some scrapping books. We've got a big hitters for some extra clubs. We might as well try and progress a few things. I'll take the clubs and the cooking because I want to get to bacon and eggs. That's not a bad book to have, but probably not a priority right now. We can start to think about our dew collectors, but we're not struggling for water, so have a think about that down the track. Nothing here that's essential. We've got honey and bandages. Food's always a struggle, so I'm going to take that hobo stew.
Sale.
So let's leave it there.
Scumbag like you.
And there's our bacon and eggs and coffee, so that's worth it right there. As well as pumpkin bread and blueberry pie. Less interested in those, to be honest. But if you get some spare pumpkins, pumpkin bread's not bad. So from here, the plan for the base modifications, we need to finish up structure around there to protect us from any vultures. We need to add a bunch of ladders around the back side and the sides of the building so that sort of no matter where we get teleported, we can run up the building across the roof and then over this 3-meter tip and in the side. And that's pretty much it for the base modifications, as well as obviously completing up this structure and making sure that we have everything nice and strong and supported. The bottom here is concrete, so that's going to help from any cop explosions, although I'm not expecting any this early on in the game, especially in the forest biome. Hungry and a little bit thirsty, so we might as well just polish off that hobo stew straight away. We'll keep the cornbread for later in case we need it. So let's start with a little bit of horde base modification. Tidying up these ones. We can go wood just for now, just to get them in place. We can come back into a cobblestone pass later. Got plenty of wood now, as you can see, so let's just quickly do all this and then we'll see where we're at. Okay, that's basically knocked in. Just going to take that torch as well, pop it down here, just because we're always lacking a bit of light down in this area. And I'm also just going to knock out some of these edge sections, since they tend to block the zombies from just running straight up this path, I think. I noticed that with some of the screamers. See how this is damaged here? I think that's from zombies running up and getting caught on these rough edges. So just take these off. Anything you can do to smooth out the zombies' pathing for Horde Night just reduces the amount of weirdness that you can get. There we go. That should help. Oh, is that a screamer? It is a screamer. Where are you? There you go. Did you bring friends? You did bring friends. It's daytime though, so we might just be able to do them down here in the yard. This new baseball bat is working a treat. There we go. Screamer's taken care of. Okay, so let's make up a few repair kits. Just so we can get the pistol and everything upgraded. I think we need duct tape and forged iron for those. We don't need all 9, let's go for 6. And while we think of it, might as well grab the rest of the forged iron out of there. Is there any more we can make? 30, let's get that crafting. There we go. Now, we also probably need to start setting up the rest of our base over here and putting in a storage locker for our Horde Night gear. I always like to keep that within the base so we know what's going on. For that we'll need weapons. We'll take the pipe machine gun, pipe bombs, recog and skull crushers. No point taking shotgun shells because we don't have a shotgun. No point taking arrows because we don't need those. What else might we need with us? A bit of first aid actually. Let's take all of that over there and a couple of splints and even the honey just in case we do something weird when we get over there. And, oh hang on, we've got a new buff. It's a big red ugly buff and it doesn't look good. You feel an overwhelming feeling like you're nowhere near where you should be. That sounds like we're about to get a big teleport. So what do we want to do? Let's grab some water. Might actually grab those because we don't have them just in case we end up a long way away. Parts wise, we need those. They're probably the critical things that we need for now. Stressed. What else do we need? Steel. Vitamins, repair kits, glue, pipes. Mechanical parts are always good. First aid we've got. Weapons we've got. Food and drink. Let's grab the hobo stew. And probably the main thing we need is the bike if we can get it. Do we have time? We don't have time. We missed the bike. Oh. Well, we're in the desert and we feel terrible. That's not good. Port it again. Okay, now where are we? We've got a POI over there. We've got vultures circling. We are a long way from home. A very long way without a bike. So we're 1.7 kilometers away. I don't think that's a distance that we can cross before Horde Night and finish the base. That's a little frustrating. So we're massively encumbered as well because we grabbed everything that we thought we might need. Is that the drive-in? Either way, we've got a town over here. So I think our best bet is to start heading towards home, and somewhere along the way through this town, we can find a POI that we might just want to shack up with and use for our Horde base tonight. We're in the desert, so we've jumped a couple of tiers. Game stage is 51. So it'll be bad, but I hope not too bad. Who knows? Nice little gazebo in the backyard, but not a particularly strong looking POI. You can always grab these mailboxes on the way through. The things that we've already got, that's unfortunate. So it's not the tallest. What do we want? Something nice and tall, made of concrete if we can. That top attic is fairly high. That could be an option. Tier 2. We can do a tier 2 if we need to. Oh, are you serious? Same book. What are the odds of that in 2 mailboxes in a row? There's a forge over here, and hopefully we can get a forge mag out of it. There we go. Come back and salvage that down another time. Oh, an anvil and a forge mag. That is a good result. It's over here. Oh, so slow. I'm tempted to just... Why don't I put a... And then go from... Should put a crate down. Put a crate down maybe so we can explore. Since we're fully full, let's craft that. Pop it in the middle of the road so we can't miss it. And what do we not need right now? A few things like that. That'll do. Okay. Now we can move. Let's just mark that so we don't forget. Quick waypoint will do. Right. Now we can explore. Water tower over there. Oh, this looks like a good building. Good cobblestone. Let's check that it's cobblestone. Yep. If we were to go up the top there, make it a bit more height, that could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That could be high enough for a rage mode immune. Shotguns do more damage. That's a good result. Another coyote. This will certainly help our meat situation. I don't think we've got the eggs with us though. Spear hunter book we don't really need. That's not quite as high. Other trick is not going on so long that we don't make a decision. Wasteland treasures we've already got. Horde mag, you seem to be catching up to me. Gotcha. Okay. Or we've got the firehouse. Firehouse is always a nice strong choice. It is a tier 2, but it's such a strong building. Lots of different entrances. That's the only thing I seem to recall. While we're here, police cars. Whoop. Wasted a lockpick, but that's okay. We're getting on towards midday. We really need to get a move on, I think, with the horde base build. Otherwise, we're going to get stuck. So, after we open up this police car, and it gives me... Oh, I was going to say, it gives me a shotgun, but had to do that quick before we got attacked. Just a pipe pistol, unfortunately. What do you reckon? That's a long way up to build a ramp. That's the only downside of that. 7, 8. See there, those windows aren't high enough. So we're either going right to the bell tower. No, that's not going to be good because then they're going to port around on the roof on us. Teleport onto the roof and then jump in and attack us where we don't really want. We can't protect from that as well as I'd like. So let's go back to that first building. Decision made, better or worse? That's a nice, that is a nice flat roof. We could go on the roof of there. Come out a bit. Is this also... No, it's wood and it's tier 3. So that's harder to clear. Back to the original plan. Let's see if we can clear this one out. And there's our supply drop. Since we didn't find the other one, I'm going to mark this one. There we go. So that we can definitely find that one again in future. And we're back outside. Let's check out upstairs. Ooh, blaster cast. Nice. Smack him down. Okay, everybody in here is done. Ouch. I know I said I was in the loot, but let's just grab that for some more steel parts. No eggs though. Okay, so there's no way to the roof from here. But we did get to the other side of the spikes. Zombies, we'll have to double check whether they can make it up there or not. Okay, there's the end loot, and here's the attic that we wanted. Grab this. That can be a test to see whether the zombies can make it up. They can make it up there. There you go. That's that question answered. So let's take care of that straight away. Okay, no more access for zombies. We can now, I think this is our overlooking the street. That's where we want to build our station. Let's start clearing out some of the clutter in here, and then we can start to set up a bit of a horde base. Okay, question is, do we have enough time? Let's read that forge book. 22 of those, that's coming along nicely. Put down a land claim, put down a few different boxes. Where do we want them? There we go. Okay, let's get cracking. First we'll knock out these windows, give us somewhere to fight. We might just have to also extend it out a little bit, just so that we don't drop the zombies straight onto the veranda roof below. Put it outside. While we're here, might just run down and grab some of our gear, because we've got some weapons in there that we're definitely going to need for the horde. Can we take all of it? We can. So as you can see, we don't want to drop them onto the veranda. We need to come out probably, how far is that? Let's check it while we're here. 1, 2, 3. 3 blocks out. Should be okay. Okay, there we go. So that's 3 blocks out. But we don't want too many zombies. We're going to want this to be a push base, since we're a little bit beyond our usual forest biome difficulty. So let's just start with one route in and see. Actually, we might go out 4 blocks, because otherwise some of them are going to land on that roof. Back to the push pole. We can always build a second one on the right hand side. So I'll build this one out and then a ramp down onto that side of the road. We can always build a second one down to that side of the road later, assuming that everything goes to plan and we survive tonight's hordes, of course. Then we can start with the ramp down. Okay, there we go. Might even just put in... They're going to collapse? No, we can do that. That'll do. And from there, I think it's just time to knock all of this in. After we put in, of course, just need to put in the ramp outside corners. We're just doing the real basics on this build because we're running short of time. Well, there's that nice change that they put in so that you can put blocks on top of road paint and not have to smash them down first. Thank you, Fun Pimps. That is a fantastic little change. Let's just go wood everywhere to begin with. That way, if we do run out of time, at least that part's done. There's the warning thunder. Okay, that'll do it for now. put in another ladder for this side in case of, depending on which way we get ported. Let's go back one actually, this side. 1, 2, 3. So we need some defense from the back, just in case we get zombies ported back here. Let's put in a double door. It's nothing fancy, but it should just keep the zombies off our back a little bit. If we put that there. If there's lots of zombies, we'll be in trouble, but hopefully only sort of 1 or 2 ported at a time. Just make that cobble as well, just to strengthen it up. Okay, now let's put in some defenses. Actually, before we do that, let's just put in our extra line of defenses. So this is just to make sure that there's 2 blocks thick. That just means that the zombies have to destroy 2 blocks before the path disappears. Paths disappearing on Horde night is never a fun time. Okay, so that's double reinforced. Copy rotation. Can put this on, and then back to another layer on top. I'm sticking with the tried and true, simply because we are rapidly running out of time. I'm going to put a bit of a roof on this time, again, just to try and give us a bit of cover. Here we go. Side ladders are proving useful already. This is going to be a bit ugly. Starting to panic now, running out of time. Need some more frames. There we got so much wood. Let's also get a campfire. I can go back over here in the corner. In the food, if we've got that, and that. Oh, we've got a hobo. Let's eat the hobo stew. That'll do for now. Pop these on. We might as well grill up some meat though, because we've got nothing else for the moment. Give that some time. Okay, back to the horde base construction. Now the question is, do I want to put walls on, and do I want to be able to get out onto the roof at any point? You can always use the ladders to get to the roof. Okay, let's woodify all of this. Actually, that is one thing to probably seriously think about, is we don't have a lot of support out there. So I might just put one there. Oh, we are seriously running out of time. I don't know that this is strictly needed, but I kind of will feel a lot better with it in place. Level 20, 3 points to spend. If we get time, we'll look at that, but we've got 50 minutes, which is not long. Okay. Middle one needs to be cobbled for sure. We've got enough, so we might as well do all of it. Knock this out of the way. Completely untested. Hopefully functional. Let's get protection here. Here and here. Jump back in here. Do we get some meat? We've got some meat. That'll keep us going for Horde night. We need some guns. Let's put that there. Got some pipe bombs and Molotovs if we need them. Let's repair that straight away. Let's those as well and repair that straight away. Let's grab a first aid kit or two. splint if we need it. Some steroids in case we need those. And while we're just waiting, let's see if we can put up some walls that we can... might just want to see out of these. Let's go the good old scaffold ladder. That's in the way. Because here comes the horde. And hopefully we've built this without any ways that they can sneak up behind us. So far, they are coming down the main path, which is good. They're turning, they're sometimes falling off the edge. They could get ported in here with us. We've got cops. So let's start upgrading some of these. Hopefully they're not on the roof. They're not behind us, that's good. You leave my base alone. Get away. Get away, get away, get away. Oh, cops. Ouch. Didn't quite get that reloaded in the right spot. Barrels. There's some sound from back here that I don't like. I'm not sure that it's definitely coming from behind me. Hopefully he doesn't blow it down the bottom. Of course he does. That was the button I was looking for. I really feel like they're on the roof above me somewhere. But I can't see any damage, so I'm hoping not. Tingles, that's a good sign. Oh no, we didn't spend those skill points. Ouch. At some point, I'm just gonna quickly knock you down, and then grab that extra point in parkour, just in case we need that when we're ported. I think the extra jump will come in handy. How's this going? Not too bad. Oh, there's so much angry sounding zombies somewhere too close for comfort. I don't know where they are, but they're doing some horrendous damage to something that I probably don't want them doing horrendous damage to. Maybe we'll get ported out at some point and we can get a bit of a look, see what it is. Go away. Oh, you did go away. It's gone quiet. I hope that's a good thing. Stop attacking my base. Well, maybe stop attacking me and my base. Bleeding. There we go. Don't have the equipment to repair that at the moment. That laceration. Got the cop. Need to keep those guns stocked for emergencies. Like when they get teleported in here with us. Keep the repairs going. Stop attacking my base. That's why we double layered that path. Oh, really? Stand outside of range. Come on. Sometimes they're getting ported. Oh no, now we're feeling unwell. So, let's reload, let the stamina go up to full. And where are we going to get ported? Outside. So they're on the veranda. Whoop, and we're back up. But I didn't leave myself a way in, except I didn't make them. That's our way back in. Alright. 10 points for lack of planning. Plus 1 point for leaving things unfinished as framed so that we can sneak back into our own base. I don't know how I would have gone back in other than through the front door, which would have been problematic. We probably could have just taken the zombies on a lap of the house and then come back around through the front door, but that way was easier. Picked up a level. I haven't seen a single loot bag though. Have I been missing them, or we just haven't got any loot bags? Oh, now we're into soldiers. Okay, phase 2. We survived the first 2 hours, and now we've got soldiers. I don't know if that's an appropriate reward or not. I feel like it's not, but you know, whatever. Things are holding up, though I think. I have no idea how the actual base out there is doing. Oh, there's it. Oh, I missed it. That was our first loot bag that I can remember. Stop attacking the base. Oh, don't come in. You see them getting ported into the air from time to time. That's a good result for us because it means that they're not getting ported in here with us into this little enclosure. I've made it fairly small for that reason. Bikers, great. Actually, I don't want to. I just want you to get fire and fall off. Or just fall off. That's good too. Bonk. Okay, potentially another teleport coming. You can see them back there hitting on the base. Whoop. This defense that I use. Oh, here we go, another teleport. Okay, stamina recharging. Guns reloading. Sick is a bigger teleport. Okay, I don't think we're going to get to that ladder. So around the house we go. And hopefully they're not here waiting for us. Arlene is, she's switched on, but nobody else. And this is also the side that we can get back in, so that works. Okay. That gives us a minute just to breathe. Because I feel like I need it. How are we doing? Guns reloaded? Yep. For the most part, anyway. On the plus side, this second hour doesn't have, or second phase, doesn't have any cops, so that's working in our favour, even if it does have soldiers and bikers. Oh, I should have left him so that he knocks the biker off. There we go, that worked anyway. Wait for the biker to fall off. Then knock them down. Haven't had any vultures as well, so the roof was not necessary. Let's also grab... Where are they? Those. Let's put in the skull crushers for now. That should help mow through some of these. And by mow I mean do slightly more damage. Get away. That's going to be the main thing, I think, is keeping them off the base ramp so that they don't do too much damage. Oh, gone. There we go, skull crushers coming through. Got some loot. Too quick to really look at what it was since we've got zombies everywhere. Well, there's those vultures I was saying weren't coming. Go upstairs and get hit on the spikes, please. Oh, I feel terrible. Great. Let's do some quick repairs. This is the biggest of the ports, and I'm on the roof. Where the hell am I? Oh, we're on the roof with the zombies. So let's bring them all over. And then let's run past them all. And back up. Okay, that works. And sneak back in. And we're back in business. Don't want to waste too much of the skull crushers. We could have hit out on that other roof, obviously. Well, we're not here to hide from hordes, we're here to fight them. I'll regret that when I die at about 3:50 this morning, just before the end of horde, but you know, got to be in it to win it. Another skill point. We'll deal with those in the morning. Missed it. Okay, so we're on to the final phase. Not sure what's terribly different about this composition. Nothing standing out so far. So on the plus side, getting ported to the desert is going to do wonders for our loot rewards, I think. Feeling sick? Okay, we're about to get ported again. Just repair that. Save up the stamina. And work out where we are as quickly as possible. Dodge the zombies. And up we go. Okay, we're getting the hang of the re-entry. That's working out a treat. Reload the pistol. Okay, now we're starting to get some loot bags. Just didn't want to hand them out at the beginning of Horde. So I don't think we'll use the recog now. Simply because there's only 50 minutes to go. We've got a minute left on the skull crushers. So wasting the recog when we've also not got particularly great guns is not going to be worth it. All tingly. Tingles is good right now. With, is it 18 minutes to go? I think this dodgy old horde base is gonna hold up. And Blood Moon 1 is survived. Stop attacking my base. So we need to do some cleanup, which will take a little bit. So let me do that. And I will join you in a second once they're all dead. Okay, that looks like pretty much all of them. Well, looks like one lumberjack to go. There we go. So let's grab a few of the extra loot bags that we missed during the night. legendary parts. Our support pillar is obviously not needed because it got absolutely smashed. That's obviously where the zombies did their damage. That window there and that column has been absolutely obliterated, so thankfully the integrity of the structure. Not only that, we lost that support as well, so it can span that entire distance. But that must be right on the edges of stability, so that's, I'll say, incredibly great judgment on my behalf, but I'm not sure if you'll believe me, so we'll go with that and see what happens. Alright, in terms of loot, what do we get? A couple of wiring mags, some machine guns. Just going to read them. A couple of clubs books. We can now make a tier 4. A couple of armored ups and some farming. I can hear someone. Whoop! It was right next to me. I'm like, I can hear someone really close. There we go. I thought I got a tier scope 2x mod, but it's just the schematic. We got a hunter mod schematic. We don't need a tier 4 shovel. Got a little bit of steel. We're about to get ported because we feel terrible, and I'm not going to try and fight him while we feel that way. So let's let that port happen as we appear in a yucca plant. So yeah, lots of damage to the base. We're going to need to think about how we improve that if we're going to want to survive another one. Okay, there we go. We're back inside, back in our horde base, and we've survived the day 7 horde by the skin of our teeth, really. After being ported over to the desert, we've managed to create a new horde base. We've got a few things organized. We're missing our bike, so getting around is going to be problematic, but we've picked up a bunch of loot. We're starting to build up things again, so we'll just have to work out what's the best option and how to progress from here. But we can work all of that out in the day to come. Either way, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Please give it a like if you have, and consider subscribing if you'd like to stay in touch with the rest of the series. Thanks as always to my generous patrons shown here. Thanks to you for watching this video, and happy teleporting.